Welcome back to the Summer Bobcast. I'm Chase Fletcher.
And I'm Bryce.
Base Betcha, that's me. We're going to start it off with the breakfast and bunch menu. Monday, January 29th. French sticks. I don't think they're French toast sticks. I don't think they're from France, guys. Where are we getting these from? I want some American toast sticks. Monday, hot ham and cheese sandwich. That by the Buzz. Au gratin potatoes. You know, good old mix water with your potatoes. That's good. Fruit and veggie bar. That's a good one. I don't know. I only like the fruit. You see me? You think I eat veggies? Okay, buddy. Tuesday, January 30th. Bosco sticks. They're okay. For your lunch, you got breakfast for lunch. So we're having Bosco sticks for lunch. No, I think it's actually like some probably omelets or something like that. Then fruit and veggie bar. Wednesday, January 31st. Donut. Donuts are actually pretty good. Lunch. Taco. Tater tots. Beans. Fruit veggie bar. That's like a 2 out of 10. February 1st, Thursday. Tornado. Lunch. Chicken noodle soup. Dinner roll. Fruit veggie bar. You know I'm getting extras that day. Friday, February 2nd. Long John. That's like a 10 out of 10. That's a 12 out of 10 actually. Lunch. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. That's like a 2 out of 10. They're going to be dry. Muffin, fruit and veggie bar. Let's go to your as alternates. Monday. No. Monday is the chicken sandwich, so you getting that hot ham and cheese on the Monday instead of chicken sandwich. Tuesday, it's breakfast for lunch, and then alternate is the cheeseburger. I'd go for the cheeseburger probably. 31st, Wednesday, tacos. Wednesday is also calzones. I'd say go for the tacos because calzones are not good, at least the ones from the school. February 1st, Thursday, chicken noodle soup. Get the chicken noodle soup over the rib sandwich. Then Friday, chicken nuggets, or alternative is deli sandwich. I'd probably go for neither. Now, we're going to get on to the sports.
So for this week with sports, Saturday, January 27th, we have WSC Honor Band leave at 6:45, girls wrestling at Norfolk Catholic at 10 o'clock, NBC first round of basketball. Monday, January 29th, we have girls basketball, NBC at EPPJ girls 7:30 versus the winner of North Central over Neely Oakdale. Tuesday, January 30th, boys basketball, NBC at Elkhorn Valley, boys 7:30 versus the winner of Santee over Victory. And also, we have wrestling at Sandhills Thetford at 11. Wednesday, January 31st, we have a break. There is nothing those days. Thursday, February 1st, NVC semifinals at West Holt. Friday, February 2nd, WSC Honor Choir and girls wrestling sub-districts at West Holt at 1. Saturday, February 3rd, NVC finals at Summerlin, speech meet at West Holt. Stanton Junior High Honor Band and Choir leave at 6:45. And boys wrestling at Wakefield.
And on to your special segment things, Barrett Sports segment with Dylan and Bryce's interview with Dane.
Hello, back again. This is Bryce and Dane. So today, Dane, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, kind of like an interview. So to start things out, we're going to go with, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, Dane?
Well, I live in Orchard, go to Summerlin. My life's pretty boring. You might want to expand on what I tell you about.
I feel you there a little bit. So, Dane, do you have a best friend?
Matt's in here. That counts.
Hello. How would you describe your friendship with Matt?
Like, what does cross logic mean? I don't know.
Me either.
How would you describe your friendship with Matt?
Yep.
I'm pretty much here to correct him when he makes mistakes in class.
Facts.
That's a good
He
friend.
makes a lot of mistakes.
I can believe that. What motivates you to get through the day?
The fact I get to go home after the
Play
day.
God.
The fact I get to go home after.
Do you participate in any extracurricular activities?
Like golf. That counts.
Is there any certain things that make you happy?
Sleeping.
So, what are your hobbies? Like extra little things that you like to do when you get out of school?
If it's nice out, I usually golf, but can't do that with a 1.5 foot of snow on the ground.
Straight facts.
There's a lot of sitting inside in board games.
Oh yeah, I feel you there. We had a Monopoly game the other day, last just about 5 hours.
Jeez.
Monopoly is it?
We had one, it was like midsummer 2020. We had like 5 people in. There were 3 people left. 2 of them were rich, and the last guy had nothing, but they just missed every spot when going around. The game took like 3 days of playing.
Jeez.
Not straight, but there were like breaks in between. But still a long game.
Nah, bro, 3 days straight.
That's crazy.
No sleep.
That's crazy. With no sleep?
No, we slept.
Okay. That's nuts. You got a favorite game, like video game?
Video game, Call of Duty probably.
Nice, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Of course.
What game mode do you like to play in Call of Duty?
Search and destroy.
Oh yeah.
That way I don't have to rely on my teammates. I can do it all myself. I usually have to.
It's about right, especially nowadays. Do you like to ride like bikes or 4-wheelers or anything else like that? Go hang out with certain friends, go do anything out in town?
In schools in Orchard, I rode my bike, and then after school, we'd always play basketball.
Nice, nice. So what made you want to be in the video production classes other than needing the credits for them?
I didn't need the credits for it. It's just I had my 1 year of band that I needed, and I would have stuck with band, but in band you have to march, and I didn't like marching.
I don't blame you on that one.
Because it was always either cold or hot or something.
It was
always
never
went
the
wrong.
right in between.
It was never right. It was always a problem.
So what are your favorite things to do in school when on your free time in school?
On your free time in school, I'm either on my phone or on my computer. It's not much free time, but
Yeah. So what's your favorite class so far this year?
so far this year, favorite or easiest?
Favorite. We'll go for favorite.
Favorite? Probably this one, video production.
Video production.
Do
It's
one
light
thing,
work.
one thing a week, and you got the rest of the time to yourself.
Yo. You got any favorite teachers?
Kotzer, but I don't have one of his classes. And Medina.
Yeah. You in any strength classes this year?
Second period.
Or? Nice, nice, nice. Well, that's it. You can hit record or pause.
Hello, Summerland. I'm Barrett with the Summerland Podcast Sports segment, and this week we're back with a 4-segment show. And let's just get right into it, get into our first segment, which is going to be Weekly Review. So this is Weekly Review, and of course last week I made some picks in the NBA and in college basketball. There was a lot of good college basketball games, and there was a lot of upsets as well. A few, like Duke, that I won't really talk about. But let's talk about these 10 games that I made some picks on. So first, in college basketball, number 18 Creighton hung on to beat Seton Hall in 3 overtimes with a score of 97-94. I didn't get a chance to watch that game, but there was a lot of people that said it was possibly game of the year, so Creighton barely hangs on to win that one. Number 6 Tennessee beats Alabama 91-71. Number 24 Iowa State beat number 19 TCU by 1 point. It was 73-72. Number 8 Kentucky beat Georgia 105-96, which, just like I said, Georgia was going to keep it a lot closer than a lot of people think. I said probably 7 points or something like that, and it ended up being 9. So I'm going to take that as I was right, and Kentucky won, just like I said. And finally, in college basketball, number 13 Auburn beat number 22 Ole Miss 82-59. In college basketball, I went 4-1, so that's one of my best weeks in a while. On the NBA side, the Thunder beat the Timberwolves 102-97. The Spurs beat the Wizards 131-127. The Knicks beat the Raptors 126-100. The Magic beat the Heat 105-87. That's a very rough game from the Heat. I'm surprised by that one. The Suns beat the Pacers 117-110. And in the NBA, I go 4-1 as well. As you can probably guess, it was that Heat game that I got wrong. They only put up 87 as an NBA team. I don't know if Jimmy Butler wasn't playing or something, but that's pretty interesting. So 4-1 in both those, 8-2 overall. I'll take that. That's a good week. But we're going to move on to our next segment, which is going to be Watching You. So this is Watching You, and as you can see, and I haven't done this in a while, right there and up there, we're talking about Karl Anthony Towns, who had his career high, his best night ever in the NBA, and it still wasn't even the best night, the best stat line of the night, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Right now we're talking about Karl Anthony Towns, and they played the Hornets, and even though somehow the Timberwolves still lost this game by 3, Cat had 62 points, a career high for him. I believe the next highest score was like 30-something, but Cat had 62. He shot 60% from the field, 66% from the three-point line. He had 8 boards, 2 assists in 38 minutes. His plus-minus was just right at 0, so I don't know how you would take that. I guess since they lost by 3, so technically they were better with Cat on the floor, but he had 62. He was hitting them from everywhere, just knocking down threes. So 66%. I don't think it was 2 of 3. I think it was probably 4 of 6 then. I think he hit more than 2 threes. But what a game by him. 62 points. And like I said, not to hate on Cat at all, but it wasn't even the best performance of the night because there was another big man that did even better. But what a game by Cat, and they still lost. So if you're a Timberwolves fan, that has to suck. And then I noticed like down the end of the game, Cat only had like 12 points in the fourth quarter or something like that. So it's like, wow, he has 62 and you guys are just going to go away from giving... Yeah, they probably had a better defense on him later on, but if he's having that good of a game, you've got to get him the ball any way you can, which they tried to, and they couldn't really do it in the fourth, and they ended up losing that game. But that's going to do it for Watching You. Shout out to Karl Anthony Towns and his 62-point performance. Now we're going to go into the other really, really good performance from the other night, and that's going to be in our segment called Milestone Marker. So this is Milestone Marker, and this is where we're going to talk about some sort of record or milestone that was met or got broken, and it was the center out of the 76ers. His name is Joel Embiid. I think a lot of people know at this point. He had 70 a couple nights ago against the Spurs in the game that the Sixers won, 133-123, and in this game, Victor Wembanyama versus Joel Embiid, that was the whole storyline. Wembanyama actually had a pretty good game, but Joel had 70, which is crazy to think about, 70 points in an NBA game. We've seen it done a few times, but Joel, his first time doing it. And the main milestone of this is that 70 points breaks Wilt Chamberlain's 76er record of 68 points in a single game. That record stood for 57 years until a couple days ago when Joel just broke it. Like I said, 70 points. He shot 58.5% from the field. Didn't even really shoot a lot of free throws. He was just knocking down, he would get the ball at the elbow or the free throw line area and do a little jab step back thing, and he was hitting those mid-range shots all night, which I haven't seen him do that consistently. Usually he likes to just get to the rim and then he'll take his fouls and shoot his free throws. But he played really good. He had 18 rebounds, 5 assists, only 37 minutes. Think about that though, 37 minutes and you put up 70 points. That's crazy. His plus-minus was plus 11, and they won by 10, so you can do the math on that. That means that he basically gave them 11 points, and then they were -1 without him. So the Spurs obviously aren't the best team in the NBA, but I thought Wembanyama would have a better matchup against Joel, but Joel is just Wemby is tall, but Joel is just big. That's the thing that Joel had over him, and he was able to do basically anything. Once he started attacking the rim against Wemby, he was just scoring every play, and I mean that makes sense. He hit a couple threes. I mean, what a game, right? He breaks Wilt's record at the fourth, midway through the fourth. He had 60. So they were like, oh, he's going to be like number 4 all time in the Sixers history, beating his own record, and then he just keeps going, and then he puts up 70, and they win the game. So, like I said before in the last segment, Karl Anthony Towns plays great, but everybody kind of forgets about his performance because Joel had 70 and breaks the record. So that's what we're talking about here on Milestone Marker, and we're going to go into our final segment of the day, which is going to be game time. We're here with Dylan, ready to make some picks in college basketball and the NBA. We're going to start in college basketball. We got Kansas State playing number 4 Houston.
Gotta be Houston. Not even close.
It's got to be. They just won, I think, last night against BYU. So it was like the Cougar matchup or something like that.
Houston is one of the best teams in NCAA.
Yeah. Give me Houston by like 20. Number 7, Kansas playing number 23, Iowa State.
I feel like it's obviously going to be Kansas. Kansas is just elite.
Yeah, Kansas is really good, again, because they always are. But, like, when you really look at it, like, there's not, most years there's, like, a clear number 1 team in the country, but I don't think there really is. Like, there's tiers of them this year, but there's so much parity in college basketball, it's kind of weird. But Kansas, definitely one of those teams up there. You're going to see them at the end of the year, so
Elite.
they should beat Iowa State. Even though they're on the road, I'll take Kansas.
Oh, yeah.
Number 20, Texas Tech. They're playing number 11, Oklahoma.
Never really liked Oklahoma. Texas Tech have really just been like, they did good last year. I haven't really followed them yet this year.
Yeah.
Give me Texas Tech just to go to.
You see, the days that I remember watching Texas Tech was when they had Terrence Shannon, and he was going crazy, and then he transferred, would he go to Illinois, I think?
I think so.
Yeah. And I haven't, like you said, I didn't watch them at all this year. I'm going to take Oklahoma. They're at home. Couldn't name you one player that's on either team, honestly, because when have I ever just sat down and watched an Oklahoma basketball game? Never. And like I said, Texas Tech, haven't watched them in like 3 years, so I'm going to take Oklahoma there, which
Sure.
that's light dubs for me then. Best game of the weekend, we got Clemson, number 12, Duke.
I feel like it's obviously your pick, so just go ahead.
You want me to just go ahead and go?
Just go ahead and pick.
Give me the Clemson. Give me Duke.
Of course, yeah.
Why would I not pick Duke?
I'm a certified Duke hater.
Mhm.
Give me Clemson. Absolutely bodying Duke.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Put him in a
Duke's-
body bag. Get him gone.
Duke's been playing really bad.
Yeah,
So,
I know. Duke kind of sucks.
I'm a Duke fan. I'm gonna agree with you.
That's fair.
But you know who they're still better than?
Not UNC.
Team that starts with North and ends with Ina.
It's not.
With Carolina.
Not that one.
Yep. I
A
don't
lot
know
of
another
people
one.
I could get to disagree with that.
Yeah, I know you could. I know a certain.
One
a certain guy
one
named
big
Coach
man
K.
in particular.
Yeah.
Old leg arms himself would probably disagree.
Leg arms. He would disagree. Doesn't mean he's right though, because he's not.
I don't
Neither are
know.
you. Neither are you.
Yeah.
We're just gonna move on.
All right.
Yeah,
That's probably the best.
Number 2, Purdue playing Rutgers.
That's Purdue.
Light
Easy.
dubs. Like Zach Edey probably has like a
Zach Edey.
35-point triple double probably.
Yeah, Zach Edey is gonna be the first NBA, not NBA,
NBA, yep.
NCAA carry person to get a cover.
Oh yeah, I mean
Gotta be.
he could if they were actually releasing.
If they make an NCAA game, it's gotta be Zach Edey.
Let it
Or
be.
Caitlin Clark. Kind of depends if
She's a
someone makes
hooper.
games.
She's a hooper.
She should go to the NBA. Pistons need her.
I mean, she could probably go start for Golden State right now
Probably.
because that team's in shambles too. Another one of my teams. Oh, what a sad time.
Sucks, yeah.
Okay,
Sucks.
we're just gonna move on to the NBA because I just don't feel like talking about that anymore. We got the Heat playing the new look Knicks. Kind of. That was like a week and a half.
I
ago.
don't
They made that trade.
know. I like the Heat, but the Knicks are just solid. Give me the Knicks.
I'm gonna agree. Actually, I thought the trade was like really bad when it first happened.
But
It's
I
turned
feel
out
like
really
it's
good.
worth it,
OG's been hooping. And the Raptors, I mean, they're just selling everything at this point, so they don't really matter. But like the Heat are a good team, but I think the Knicks in the Garden, give me the
though.
Knicks.
Gotta be.
Sixers playing the Nuggets, actually a really good matchup.
Give me Joel 70 points and Embiid. I'm always a Jokic hater, certified. I'll write it down, put it on my chest, tattoo it if I have to. Jokic hater, give me Embiid. Off a 70-point night, he's popping off.
I don't know. I hate both of them, just because every time they play my team, they just dominate. Because
Because your team sucks.
Yeah, you didn't have to say it, but yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks
you're
for telling me.
welcome.
Thanks.
Just gotta elaborate there.
Yeah.
'cause your team
But
is
Really,
horrible.
this is okay. Yeah, you see, I'm just gonna try to go back to this pick here. Not worry about that at all.
Okay.
So basically, the 2 MVP front runners, aside from Shea,
Shea better win it.
he should win it.
Shea should win it.
One just dropped 70. The other just rides horses. He's still like the best player in the league. Give me the Nuggets at home.
You would say that.
Yeah, I gotta pick different than you. But Joel, he's a hooper. He is a hooper. He was in some mini pull-ups too. He was doing like cross, and then he was just like pulling up from like
He's
the free throw
nice.
line. He was nice with it. He wasn't even just shooting free throws to get to 70. He was actually knocking down shots.
Nice.
Clippers playing the Celtics. Actually a good game.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's gonna go the Celtics' way, but
Uh-oh.
give me the Clippers. I feel like you know why, but give me them Clippers.
Well, there's this guy named Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
That's why.
MVP.
M-
My MVP. My goat. Clippers by 30. Probably not that much, but Clippers
I'll
win.
take the Celtics.
Yeah. Take Jason Tatum.
I'll take Tatum, but I'm not taking Tatum. I'm taking Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
Hooper. It's actually a good game.
He
though.
drops Luka one time, and everyone thinks he's the goat.
Yeah, I mean, Embiid had 70, but
He dropped 77.
he dropped 77. So, what a game!
It's all over overtime, everything. And everyone's making the joke.
Yeah.
Not funny.
It's pretty funny. He did drop 77.
Did
though.
drop 77. Everyone trying to say Luka tripped. He did not.
He dropped.
Fell.
Oh, he got dropped. Absolutely. Our next game, we got the Pelicans playing the Bucks.
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 Pelicans not even close. Zion sucks.
Zion probably won't even play.
Zion's probably gonna be too busy eating.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. And the Bucks, they just hired Doc Rivers, I guess. But does that really help them?
They have a Giannis. So.
I don't get why they fired. I mean, I would say poor Adrian Griffin.
Yeah.
Is that his name, right?
I think so.
But he still has $10 million in the bank for the next 4 years. So, and he only had to coach for 4 months. I think he's fine.
He's gonna be chilling.
Yeah, give me the Bucks. They'll probably win that by like 30. Giannis will have like 47 points. That's my guess.
Giannis.
If I get that right, you're giving me $47.
I don't know about that. Sure.
Okay. Oh, your fingers. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. Our final game here, we got the Kings playing the Mavs.
Kings Mavs. You know, I don't like the Kings anymore. Kings had their moment. The beam is over. It's
Light
over.
it.
It's not. It's
I hate
not
the
a thing
Kings.
anymore. It's over. It's overrated. Kings are not good anymore. I don't care. Luka just got dropped and his morale is gonna be destroyed. Luka Doncic
No, the thing is,
going off. He's gonna turn that drop into him dropping 70 tons.
he dropped
whatever
70,
he
I
gets.
give you $70?
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly 70. He's gonna have
Exactly 70.
And Giannis has to have 47, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna text up my guy and tell him, hey Luka,
Yeah.
you just dropped 70.
You just got his number?
Yeah.
Okay,
in,
yeah.
in the contacts, most favorite person I got.
Yeah, so you're one of those guys. You just got everybody's numbers, I guess.
Everybody's number.
Mhm,
He
makes
calls
sense.
LeBron.
Do it
You
right
know, I
now.
got Russ.
You want to do it right now?
He's probably busy.
He's probably in practice right now.
Yeah, probably.
But I agree. Give me the Mavs
Light work.
because I hate the Kings
Kings are
anyways. I think you
absolute
know why, but like
Curly's.
they're actually good. But
No.
Aaron
I'm
Fox is a
done
hooper.
with
He's
it.
the only guy on
Aaron
that team I
Fox can be a
respect.
hooper, but I just realized the Aaron Fox Luka is Luka like, oh, I'm Fox. Yeah, you know, no problem. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, no. Luka's gonna absolutely body that man. Put him in a body bag.
I'm taking the Mavs, but you know my picks will be better. Thanks for coming on this week, Dylan.
Yeah, of course you would say that. You're welcome. I'll be
I
here.
just had to get it
anytime.
in there before the end.
Yeah, yeah. You think you're funny, but
Oh, I am.
your picks are horrible.
Duke's better. See you next time.
Yep.